December segment of Pursuing Dreams of Art. I'm your host, Mina Cesari, and as always, we're here to remind you the value of doing what you love. Today, we have a really special student who will be sharing his personal experiences in pursuing his own career in the arts. But before we bring him up, let's take a look at a short introduction video of his work. Let's all welcome Michael Trent. That was a beautiful dog that you were painting, and I see right there we have the final product. So what can you tell us about that?
So that dog painting is actually in oil, and it took me about 2 weeks to do, which is pretty long for oil because oil takes forever to dry. But I'm just like a speed painter, I guess. Yeah, but that's actually my own dog. It's a Chihuahua. He's 7 years old. Still look like a puppy, that's great. And his tongue's always out, and so that's kind of like the focal point of the painting.
Right.
Yeah. And he's very spoiled, and I love him a lot. And I just put all that love and happiness he gives me into the painting.
That painting, yeah, we can totally see that because it looks amazing. So, what is the specific field of art that you're actually studying, and what made you pursue that career?
So the specific field is actually studio art, but it's funny you say specific because studio art is actually not that specific at all.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's like the umbrella of art.
Alright.
So it's kind of like everything under studio art, which is like animation, illustration, graphic design, ceramics, 3D coloring design. And I can't pick one because I love art overall, so I just want to do like a little bit of everything. And what made me want to do that is, yeah, I just love art. Like I really can't choose. So I just did studio art.
It's like what drives you. It's your passion. It comes from your heart, right? That's incredible. So what are some thoughts that make you a little bit scared about pursuing studies in art? And when you're having these negative thoughts, what encouraged you to keep going?
So like some things that like scared me or made me nervous definitely was throughout like my whole life when I said I wanted to do stuff with art, like being an artist or illustrate like a children's book. My parents and my friends, they'd be like, that's like unrealistic because that's not where the money is. That's like really hard to find jobs because it's already hard to find jobs. But I kind of always just like, I'll survive.
Right.
Yeah, and my mom, she would definitely like push me to be psychology. And then at one point she's like, fine, I'll let you be an art therapist. And I was like, sure. And then as I was doing my application, I was like, Mom, I signed up as an art major. And she was like, but she accepted it because she loves all my paintings. And I also had to like draw her 2 times and then she accepted it.
And she loved it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And who artists you think inspire you to become this artist like that you are right now?
So definitely like as a child, I watched a lot of PBS, so I saw like Sesame Street, and they had like Elmo's World, the little drawings. And then I saw Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and he's like a sweet old man, and he had like the little puppets, and they were so like well crafted, and they had their own personalities. And I love like channeling personality in artwork. Like I just don't want to be like a flat piece of paper. I want to see it alive. I want to see it like happy or sad.
Yeah, it's kind of theatrical, like it's kind of like an art, like doing acting, but you actually transmit it to your work.
Exactly, yeah. And then like the refined pieces, I definitely channeled like my Bob Ross experience on TV. Like you just simply make a tree out of nothing, and I want to be able to do that too. So maybe in the next 20 years I'll get there.
Oh, maybe less. You said maybe 10
maybe
years.
Less, yeah, for
you
sure.
You never know. So I also see that you brought some extra work for us today.
Yes,
and
I
I'm
did.
really excited that you can show it to us.
Yeah, let me grab them. So these, yeah, I'll elaborate. Yeah, like this one is actually my favorite music artist, Japanese Breakfast. Yeah, and she's a Korean American, and she's just brand new in the music industry, and I really love like her message. Like all of her albums were about her mom after she passed away, and it really like got to me how strong she was emotionally. And so this whole theme is actually strong Asian American women who are really good role models as well.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
So, yeah.
beautiful. What inspired you to make it like purple or having, you know, the gold in there?
I wanted like a abstract idea of a
Right.
woman because there's a lot of like norms that women are put through, especially like minority women, and I wanted to break away from that. This is actually a model. I forgot her name, but she's
Oh.
like really gorgeous, and
She is.
yeah, and I wanted to do like the lifeless appearance in her eyes because
Right.
of like how draining it is to be a woman in this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one
Wow.
is actually inspired by like the Bleeding Hearts flowers. I just always love that.
It comes through. Let me tell
Yeah.
you, that's amazing.
And I just channeled through more abstract skin colors
Right.
because it's so boring just doing like
Right.
skin color, skin color, skin color.
That's something
Yeah.
different. I like the tears. They're like golden tears.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
really beautiful. I feel like a lot of my artwork sometimes I channel like the sadness and the hardship I had to go through,
Mm-hmm.
and then it is sealed in a little painting. And so I can remember like the good things through the sad things.
Right, like that. Yeah, it's really, really gorgeous. And what about that one?
And this one is actually another model. I think it's the same one as the one I
The
can't
same one?
remember. Yeah. But this one, I decided to do a koi and a lotus because
Mhm.
it kind of like is a piece of me in the art. And this one wasn't really like anything specific, like meaningful or anything. It
Right.
was just fun to do. I really wanted to do
Yeah.
some hair, and yeah, I really liked it.
I love it. I love that fish. I think
Thank
it's
you.
incredible. It's like really your work is amazing.
Thank you.
So we're so lucky to have such a talented student over here with us today. You know, the new year is coming,
yeah.
and people want to start with like a fresh foot, right? Like a fresh mindset and be positive.
Fresh paintbrush.
Right, right. So what kind of like positive advice can you give to our viewers that are watching you right now?
So like this year was pretty hard for everyone as a
Mhm.
whole, not just like me specifically. So 2018, definitely the year of creativity, positive energy, and just being like a wholesome, great person, like your best version of
Basically,
yourself.
right.
Yeah. So whenever you start a new year, you definitely want to list some goals and make it like realistic, but also like do some that aren't realistic that you really
Right.
want to do.
Right.
So you can have like a standard, and if you
Right.
don't reach it, at least you got like somewhere pretty far.
Right.
And list like how you're gonna make them, and just don't give up because after 2018 there's 2019, and then after that
Right,
there's
it's
2020.
2020, yeah.
And you just keep going.
Keeps
Like
going.
there's
yeah.
so much room for error, and it's okay to mess up.
Yeah.
You don't have to be perfect. Just do you.
Right. I totally agree with you. I think you
Mhm.
learn from your failures, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing
Thank you for having
the
me.
beautiful, beautiful artwork that you have right here. So we hope the stories from Michael was inspired and a reminder of really, really doing what you love and pursuing your dreams, okay? So that's all we have for today. Happy holidays. I'm your host, Mina Cesari, and stay creative, and we see you next time. Yes. Thank you so much for coming. Really, it's beautiful. I love it.